The star of Empire tells me what it's like to make out with Naomi Campbell. Nicki Minaj does naked as Kendall Jenner finally shows up on the runway. And I spend my night doing my best Derek Zoolander. This is day 3. And welcome back to Lunch Hour at New York Fashion Week. I'm Josie, editor-in-chief of Yahoo Style. Woo! You guys, we are in the thick of Fashion Week now, but don't worry, because if you missed something, well, we've got you covered here. And since it's the coldest day of the year, I mean, we are talking -3 with the wind chill, and I know you're covered in snow, Boston, but we decided to be nice and let our man on the street, well, and my better half, Rob Younkers, come inside and be my co-host today.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Hi, everybody.
And I am nervous, because I don't know what's going to happen.
No, you don't.
Anyway, so yesterday was a huge day at New York Fashion Week. Amazing shows happened, and we're going to talk about all of that coming up. But I'm a little bit biased. I have to say, my favorite show happened last night because I actually got to model in it.
And you did well.
Okay, not without trepidation. I was so nervous. Well,
no, hang on. So listen, this is what happened. Last night, he was a nervous wreck. He's in shorts and a t-shirt, and we've got a long hallway with a mirror at the end. And you were practicing. I caught you from looking around the corner. And he's practicing, and I was like, Joe, it's a little too girly. You gotta butch it up a little bit.
Oh my God.
But you turned it out. You looked amazing.
Some things stay at home. We didn't have this conversation
not
yet.
when you bring me inside.
We didn't have this conversation yet. Oh my God. Anyways, I have to say, so I learned 2 things really quickly in the world of fashion. When Naomi Campbell asks you for something, you say yes. And when it's for a good cause, you say yes. So of course, when she called me to do this Fashion for Leaf show, how could you say no? You know, like, she is such a trailblazer in being so committed to certain causes. And she was so great at doing that. And so when she says, you come, I came. I ran, I walked, well, I sashayed. And I even kidnapped our own June Ambrose onto the catwalk with
She
me.
looked so major, you couldn't not.
She showed up in a Tom Ford sequin dress. I'm like, you are walking the runway with me. I mean, we just decided that on our own. And of course, it was a huge hit.
Yeah, and you didn't have to twist her arm too hard.
No, she got the ponytail, which we love. Look, there we are. What a night, though. And really the energy was so great. Everybody was so excited. You know, the audience were people who could buy tickets, which is so much what I think Fashion Week should be about.
Packed. It was totally a packed house.
And Justin Bieber was there. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
we had Mary J. Blige walk in the show. And of course, we're going to see NeNe Leakes later, and she was in the show.
Love.
I mean, love, heart. Kelly Osbourne, Brad Goreski. It was kind of a fun night.
It was a really fun night. There were so many stars there. It was so packed backstage. The energy was like totally contagious. We had the best time.
I know. Paris Hilton wouldn't talk to anybody.
Okay,
Or was it
I
just
mean,
us?
no, she wouldn't talk to anybody.
Wait, look at Brad. Look at Brad and Kelly. I mean, after I saw Brad's outfit backstage, I was like, oh, I feel like a waiter.
No,
They looked so cool.
They owned it. They looked awesome.
Oh my God. All right. So of course, my biggest crush of the night was because, okay, here's the thing. We're obsessed with Empire.
Obsessed.
So of course, the guy who plays Hakeem, Brashear Gray, was there walking in the show. So I had to stalk him and literally be like, give me spoilers, tell me what's going on in Empire. Are you gonna be with Tiana or Camilla? And he looked at me, he's like, nice to meet you.
No, it's true. I mean, it's our show. We're both so obsessed with it. We don't have that much time together, but when we do, we're watching Empire.
We're only allowed to watch it when we're together, so like we try frantically to catch up and we're watching it at like 1 in the morning or midnight, but...
Well, it's just everything you want on TV. It's fashion, it's music.
It's cookie.
It's cookie. I mean, it's really all about cookie.
I mean, I'm sorry, cookie. It's cookie, I know. So then of course I had to ask Hakeem, which I kept calling him his character's name, but what's it like to make out with Naomi Campbell? And he's like, oh, amazing.
And especially like in a bathtub,
in a bathtub. And I was like, you know, everybody, all the men in America hate you right now. He's like, oh, I love that they hate. So, you know, it was kind of awesome. I don't know. It was kind of great. And of course, well, all the amazing shows we're going to talk about later. So you guys have to stay tuned. But like, I am so excited. I'm such a high from last night. I did not want to do it, but I am so glad I did it because it was a good cause and a great story to tell. and he got to support me in the audience.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you're the guy who can talk to everybody. You've interviewed every celebrity. You've styled them all. But like the fact of you being on a runway, that was a first, but you did a great job.
Oh, anyways. All right, so Fashion Week causes a ton of buzz, but it's really about the clothes. So here's a quick catch-up on day 3. Now, the Royal Tenenbaums jumped off the screen and onto the runway at Lacoste. The tracksuits and short skirts embody the athleisure trend that we've been seeing everywhere. Now, angry-looking goth warriors marched the runway at Alexander Wang in an almost entirely black collection. And Joseph Alcazar, well, he launched his new handbag line amid sexy yet much girlier silhouettes. And Banana Republic had their first ever fashion show at New York Fashion Week. There you are, recap in 60 seconds, right?
That was good, babe. It was really good.
You don't even have to leave your house because it's so cold out. Woo! Fashion Week right here at home in your jammies. Anyway, so right now we're actually going to go to Nick over at Lincoln Center where a lot of shows are going on right now. Nick, what's going on? What's the
Hi,
scene
Nick.
like?
Joe, how are you? It is like the walls are about to fall off. It's so windy, and I'm backstage at the David Tlali show. This is your 6th season. He's known as the king of Africa in terms of fashion. That's what I heard. That's what I've been told.
Well, that's what they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah.
You look like you're dressed very regally, so I appreciate that.
Thank you.
This is your 6th season?
Yeah.
Does it get easier? Does this get any easier to deal
It
with?
doesn't. I mean, it gets crazier every season,
Yeah.
and I think the more you do is the more you want to do. So, and the model cast is like huge today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the biggest that we've ever had.
And they're very tall.
Obviously, like, right?
Now, who do we have here?
My name is Nicole Paul.
Decor, and what's your name?
Devin Abdullah. Devin Abdullah.
Devin Abdullah, and these are the only 2 dressed models at this moment. Everyone else is naked, which is why we're flipped around because we almost got kicked out of the backstage. But you guys look gorgeous. Thank you. What's the inspiration for the walk today?
Well, for the inspiration for the walk, you're thinking like you are a warrior soldier.
Warrior soldier.
So, yes, so when you walk, it's a very, straight, very direct, walking with a purpose.
Okay, they're gonna walk with a purpose in about 5 minutes. Joe,
Yes.
Wait,
back to you.
Nick, before he goes, will you ask him if he actually needs another model? I have experience now, and I can do warrior really well.
Don't get
I
cocky
think I'm
now.
gonna talk to David after this and see if he'll let me walk. I can do a warrior walk.
Okay, well, he
Right
can
now?
call my people.
Not on live TV, but when the cameras turn off. Thank
He's
you.
good. He's
Thank
good with the
you.
heels. Don't you kid yourself. You have him
Yeah.
do it for you, David. All right. Well, Rob, you took to the streets to see how people would actually style a certain fashion trend. This is interesting. Let's see how they did.
We're about to show people the hottest new trend in fashion. It's called the loop dress. You've heard of it, right? Okay, you haven't, because we made it up. But we're gonna see how people rock it anyway. All right, so you have good style. I'm sure you know what this is, the loop dress.
Of course, yes, you can wear it anyway.
Yeah. You wanna take a look at it and tell us how you would wear it?
Yeah, of course. This is a dress, huh? Okay. I actually have one.
Saw this on an info commercial, and it was showing a bunch of ways that you do the loop.
Do you like the color?
I love the color.
Do you like the color?
No,
What about the fabric?
no. I like the fabric if it was a swimsuit.
Just
True.
need
It's really
to make sure to
customizable.
cover myself up here.
Oh, wait, I need it bigger. Well, let's just pretend that there's more.
Oh, you're doing the one shoulder version?
Yeah.
It shows a little midriff. It's also like a toga, a loop dress.
Can you give me your best like model pose? You okay with your boobs falling out?
It would be like that. It's risque.
Okay, so Kelly,
Yes.
here's the thing. So this is just a joke. We just sewed this up the other day, and
Can I keep it?
you're into it. Do you see how these things happen? It starts off as a joke, but everybody wants it now.
Oh my God, that thing looks like a Gumby. I have no idea what that thing even is, but I wouldn't have no idea what to do with it. But in any case, right now we're about to take a look at some of the buzzier moments on Instagram. But first, Rob, we're gonna play a little game. And I love that we're playing it with you.
What's the game?
You'll see in a minute. Look, he looks terrified.
Thanks for
we're
filling me in, guys.
We're gonna hang it over you forever. No, I'm just kidding. But we're gonna look at some of your past fashion choices, and you're gonna tell us if you think they are timeless, time warp, or time to hide.
All right.
Oh my God, he's sweating. I love it. Thank you for doing this to me, you guys. Are you ready?
Actually, Z, the joke's on you. So
Wait, what?
I had a little chat with the producers, and we decided that it'd be more fun to sort of dig into my little picture archive and pull some of your looks out. So, Joe, is it timeless, time warp, or time to hide? You might remember this look from our vacation in Mexico.
How about somebody tell me things so I can be prepared?
And I
I'm just
want
kidding.
you guys to take note.
Oh. Hold on.
So I want you guys to take note of the footwear.
Yeah, I'll tell you what the footwear is. Yeah, it's awesome. That's what it is. And we are just doing a story right now as we speak on Yahoo Style about socks and sandals. So I was wearing it years ahead of time. So I'm gonna say, timeless. Woo!
I disagree.
All right.
Oh, I know you're gonna be mad about this one. This is pre-me. This is pre-Rob.
Yeah, it's the fat me. Oh, you guys.
I think you were gonna be
Well,
so
it's
mad.
like the
I think
greasy
you look
me.
handsome.
Oh, I don't know. I've got on like jeans. I feel like, well, Pharrell pulled them off this season. I don't know. I'm wearing my like get into a club band.
No, I think I'm gonna give you this one. I think you look really chic. I think this is timeless.
I'm gonna say time to hide.
No, you look super chic. It's jeans and a blazer.
We'll discuss this later.
Okay, well, there's more to come. So,
Oh,
you know
yes!
this look.
Yes!
One of our best friends has a kitchen that is diner themed. So as her housewarming, we bought her every diner item we could think of. And so I dressed Joe up as, you know, the diner line cook. Also, hang on. Hairnet.
Oh, I am wearing a hairnet with no hair, but that is totally okay. Oh my God, timeless though. This is awesome.
Well, yeah, totally.
I'm gonna wear an apron all the time. It never goes out of style. And I hate you all. Oh my God, this doesn't end! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. What is going on?
I know, he's speechless. I knew you were gonna be so mad about this one because you're gonna say the same thing. I look fat. It's a little bit, you know, like Saturday Night Fever, John Travolta. Is this after a party? Did a tie and a jacket come off or what?
I don't know. I think I'm Justin Timberlake there, but that's a no.
So this, I think, is what, babes? Time to hide.
Oh, time to run away. Yes. Oh my God, tell me there are no more. Oh my God! I'm giving you the credit for all this.
Halloween 2014.
Oh,
Joe and I
God.
had never done Halloween together. I said, listen, you gotta trust me. I'm good with costumes. So he put it in my hands. We pulled it together in what, 3 days? And obviously we wore Liberace and Scott Thorson.
Yeah, and someone actually said to me, like, oh, you look really real like that. I don't think that's a compliment. Timeless, though.
Timeless.
Yes! Oh my God, you guys, this is mortifying on all levels. We are going to get out of that one.
You're a good sport, babes. Really good sport.
I'm sweating underneath. Never let them see you sweat. Oh my God.
And I'm scared what's happening at home later.
Someone's getting a talking to. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, Instagram is the only way to keep up with everything that's going on with Fashion Week. So let's check out what is trending right now. Hopefully something a little bit more together. Our girl Kim. Okay, so her Valentine with Yeezy. She went shopping at Adidas. Doesn't she have everything already? I mean, doesn't she know people who got her the whole collection?
Well, she went to surprise fans.
All right, she's good right
It was
back.
sweet, yeah.
All right, we love her. Okay, moving on. Okay, we have to talk about this for 1 second. Cindy Crawford.
Yeah, and you know she's my favorite. I've got a file of pictures of her from the 90s. I'm obsessed with her.
I know, and we were talking about it. She's turning 49 next week. So this photo is actually making the internet in a really viral way. And they're saying it's an unretouched photo of Cindy from a Mary Claire photo shoot last year. Now, I've worked with Cindy a million times. I don't think that's her.
I don't think it's her. I think she's too smart to have put this on if that's really what she looks like. Hang on though, disclaimer. If she's 49 and she looks like that, she still looks amazing, but I don't think that's Cindy Crawford's body.
I think she looks amazing regardless, but that isn't it. I think there are a lot of people out there doing reverse retouching. Like, we complain so much about everybody being retouched to look perfect. I think people are out there causing controversy. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, Mary Claire, but I don't think that's Cindy, so I am going to say no to retouching, but thumbs up to Cindy. Whatever you like, Cindy, we love you. You look gorgeous.
Absolutely.
And how about Randy Gerber? Tweeted the most amazing picture of his wife, so go look at that. All right, let's look at the next one. Oh, Our girl. So at Marc Jacobs yesterday, there was a book signing with Gigi Hadid, who's going to actually be here later this week, and Kendall Jenner. And I know that we got an interview with them downtown, and you'll be surprised at what Kendall does before a show, but I kind of love them.
They're so beautiful and they're so young. What are they, 18 or 19 years old?
I know.
They're gorgeous.
Look at them, and look at Mark. He's just like, I'm having fun. This is my store. Hey, all. He's like the mayor of Bleecker Street. That's amazing, you guys. I love that. So you guys keep sending your pictures, tag us. We want to see what's going on, and we're going to do slideshows all week long at Yahoo Style of the best Instagram pictures. So check in, but also show us what you got going on, right? All right, so yesterday, Avery Leger walked at the New York Fashion Week, and much to the delight of stars like Laverne Cox and Michelle Rodriguez. Now, our own June Ambrose was backstage before the show to catch all the action. Let's take a look.
What is this collection? What's your inspiration for this collection?
No, first of all, she's very romantic for sure, but she's very sexual also. And the special way, you will see only short dresses on the runway show and not long dresses.
The makeup is, think summer. She's a Californian girl. She's on holiday in Santa Fe. So she's just gorgeously, flawlessly bronzed. It's all about the skin texture. And basically, I take this color here, which is called Grand Canyon, and this color here, which is called Calypso.
Yeah.
I blend those two together, and I use it as a wash across the eyes, pop it onto the lips, and a little bit on the cheeks, using brushes all the way, and you just get this really fast, sun-kissed kind of look.
For Avery Leger, we're doing something a bit androgynous, and it's a little bit of a contrast to the makeup, because the makeup is so beautiful, California girl. But we're doing more boyish, gelled back looks that then go into two rolls, that then go into a ponytail in the back.
And I'm understanding the wardrobe is very strong too.
Well, exactly.
It's
That's
beautiful
it.
balance.
It's so sculptural and architectural, what she does, that I think the hair has to complement that as well.
What do you love about the collection while you continue to return to the catwalk?
I mean, it's just so sexy. Like when you're in the clothing, it's just like a grip on your body. You're like, okay.
Oh, I love that.
All right, so now you got the backstage look. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the actual show. Now, our own unstoppable June Ambrose, and I know that from personal experience, also took to the front of the house post-show to get people's instant reactions.
Do you wear her Leger off the runway?
Off the runway and as much as I can, because as I mentioned, I really feel like it makes me feel so confident and strong and sexy, especially when I go to conferences. It's a very good tool to get attention.
The right kind of attention, right?
Well, you sort of twist it. You first get maybe sometimes the sort of sexy type of attention, but then you make them think. So, I use it as a tool. And then I also, because of travel, I travel all the time, every second, third day, and they don't wrinkle, so they're amazing.
Oh, I love that. That's a good tip, ladies.
Yeah.
Roll this up in your bag. It's like a Band-Aid. It was a different sexy, you know what I mean? It was strong.
It wasn't do me sexy, it's I'm
Right,
gonna do
it's
you.
Specifically, I go shopping for that one dress that makes me feel like sex.
Oh, I love that.
And he's good for that.
Was there one particular piece that you loved? I mean, did you feel like
This
you
dress
could connect?
is awesome.
I mean, I looked at you and said,
I'm like, yeah, work it.
Sizzle.
Michelle Rodriguez is so hot. I love that girl. Anyways, but joining us now in the studio is Nicolette Mason. Now, she's a contributing fashion editor for Marie Claire and the author of her own huge popular blog about design, travel, and plus-size fashion. Give it up, Nicolette! Woo! Oh my God, yeah, a little happy dance and all that. It's Sunday. This is fun.
It's like family day because we're all
is.
real life friends.
I know. We haven't been in the same room for a really long time, but I'm so excited to be here with you guys.
Me too.
Oh my God, and you've been super busy. We've had dinner with you many times, like just socially, but now we haven't seen you in so long, but you've been killing it.
Things have been pretty amazing.
Okay, well, first of all,
not gonna lie.
we have to hear about Target. So you're doing a collaboration with Target.
It's been really phenomenal. So Target just relaunched plus sizes in a really huge way. They have a new in-house design line called Ava and Viv. It's really fun, it's colorful, and myself and two other bloggers, Gabby Gregg and Chastity Garner, were brought in as consultants to kind of like help Target think of their customer, their plus size customer in a new, fresh way. And they've been so receptive to our feedback. The collection is now in stores and online. So many girls want to have the in-store shopping experience. So it's amazing. They can go to their local Target and shop for fashion that is, fun.
Have you been shopping there nonstop?
I mean, I am a Target shopper regardless. Like, my biggest joy is getting in a car and going outside the city and going to Target. So,
But Nikki, you're being modest because you're a consultant, but you also modeled for them.
I did model, and I'm not a model.
Oh,
so
yes, you are now.
I am.
You are now, Nikki.
Oh, girl modeling club. We'll talk about it later. Yeah, Mom.
Yeah, you need to teach me how to walk, especially in like very tall heels. I was wearing this 6-inch platform last night. I was like, going like this on ice.
Why is it weird that I think I could teach you that?
I think you could.
Yeah, we'll sit down with a bottle of vodka and some heels and we'll get it going on that.
I think it'll be fun.
Wait, tell us what else is going on though.
Oh my God, so much. I'm now bi-coastal. Allie, my partner, and I are living in LA and living here, and I'm working on some fun secret projects on the West Coast. They'll be unveiled soon, but it's big. So I'm very excited to share that eventually. And we're getting married soon.
Yeah, tell us wedding details. Can we get any inside scoop?
Inside scoop.
Yeah. Obviously, we want to know about your dress.
The dress.
So I'm having, dress. The plus size wedding market, just so you guys know, is so sad. It's like very, very sad. If you want to look like an enormous, hideous cupcake, like go to town. But I think I'm very fortunate to have a great arsenal of designers and editors and fabulous people in my personal life. So Christian Siriano is a good friend of mine. He's an incredible designer, one of my personal favorite designers, not just because we're friends, but I think his aesthetic and vision is so incredible. And so I'm having him make me a custom gown, and it is so glittery and amazing.
Are we hearing this first?
This might be an exclusive.
Oh my gosh, yes! I love that. I love Christian, so I love that he's making your
His
dress.
work is
but I want to talk to you really most about that whole plus size world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we cover it so much on Yahoo Style, and people love it, and we love sort of that empowerment and that positive message that you get with, accepting who you are. Do you think that's a difficult thing? Like, what advice would you have for body image?
Oh my God.
That thing for girls that are growing up.
For young girls especially, of course it's a difficult thing. I mean, so much of what we see in the media and in pop culture, it's very much focused on body image, on beauty standards, and how do we reevaluate what those standards are in a positive way so that girls of all races, all sizes, all gender expressions can feel good about themselves and not have pop culture and dominant culture telling them that they're wrong the way they are, or something about them needs to be fixed. And so to work in that space and have a positive message and have a full page in print in Marie Claire every month saying like, no, actually you can have fun with fashion exactly as you are, whoever you are, I think is such an amazing opportunity for me to have and to share. So it's been a pretty amazing space. Things have been changing a lot recently.
You're a trailblazer. You're really one of the first
I don't
people.
know if I can say that. I'm way too
You're too
humble
modest, but you are a
to say that. But I mean, just this past Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, we have plus size models in it for the first time. Just so amazing. We have Robin Lawley. She's been featured in this swimsuit editorial by Sports Illustrated. And then we also have Ashley Graham in an amazing advertisement for Swimsuits for All. And they're so gorgeous, like such great models to have in the magazine in general. And then, you know, for them also to be outside of the norm of what we see. Like, it's so exciting.
But wait, what do you think, though? I'm curious, because it's also New York Fashion Week. You've been to some shows, which we want to hear about that. But what do you think about designers today? They don't design for the plus size. Like, everything you go to see on the runway doesn't really go beyond a 10, maybe sometimes a 12.
Yeah, for the most part, that's true. There are a few designers who do all sizes. Like Tadashi Shoji is incredible. He has a plus size line. Most of his clothes are available up to a size 24. And then Christian Siriano also does everything made to order.
I saw that on your Instagram.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
It's not a lot of people know that, but he makes all of his clothes custom. So everything is made to order. So regardless of your body type, if you're petite, if you're plus size, it can be accommodated. But it is kind of...
Is it hard?
It's getting to a tipping point, I think, where the customer is now saying, I am worth it, and I do deserve this great fashion, and things are starting to change.
Well, we love the dress you have on. We were talking about it earlier, and you said it's a plus-size Danish designer?
It's this amazing plus-size brand called Karma Koma. They're from Denmark, and it's two women who are they're really trailblazers in this industry because they're making like very fashion-forward pieces that do look like they're straight off the runways. So I love them. karmakoma.com is their website.
I love it. You know what we'll do? We'll take a picture and we'll post it on Yahoo Style Instagram after this with a link, and everybody can come on and have a look and get into that. But I'm not letting you go yet.
Okay.
Speaking of brands that we don't really know that much about, we want to play a little game with you, Nicolette.
Oh, God.
The game is called Brand or Boy Band.
Oh, my God.
You ready?
Wow. Okay.
I mean, doesn't she scream boy band if you like you?
Yeah, 28-year-old lesbian from Brooklyn. All I think about is boy bands. Tell me more.
I know this first one you're going to get right. Okay, so is Libertine a brand or boy band?
Libertine is a great brand.
Oh,
okay, you're 1 for 3, Nicolette. Is Sons of William a brand or boy band?
Sons of William.
Sons
You're
of William.
tricking me.
I have no idea. I mean, it sounds like it could be a brand from Brooklyn, but I bet you it isn't.
It sounds like it could also be a band from Britain. I'm gonna go with brand.
Okay, 2 for 2.
Oh, wow. I feel like I want to research the brand now. Okay, go on, let's see.
Wow.
Okay, is Another Bad Creation a brand or boy band?
It's every brand.
If it is a boy band, I imagine that their hair is like very coiffed. So they probably have some like very intense hairstyles. I'm gonna go with boy band.
3 for 3.
Yeah.
Put it here, Nicolette.
Woo! Is that them? I was wrong about the hair.
Well, just one moment while Nicolette downloads that song.
Yeah.
But anyways,
thank
you so much. Congratulations on everything, and we're going to see you sooner than 3 years.
I hope so.
Okay, well, we're going to take a picture. You can find out all about her dress on Instagram. But right now, we want to talk about fashion assistants. Now, I know that they're a critical clogs. That's all about you. But they are a critical cog in the fashion wheel. But they don't always feel the love. Well, actually, I know they never feel the love. But I got together with some former assistants to find out what they went through in our brand new upcoming roundtable series called Unbuttoned.
I never ate, I never slept, I smoked cigarettes, I drank Diet Coke, and I drank coffee.
Well, we all know Devil Wears Prada, but is that how it really is in fashion? Today, I'm here with a group of former fashion assistants who are going to give us an insider, uncensored look into this glamorous and sometimes not so glamorous world. I'm Josie, and this is Unbuttoned. How much did you make as an assistant?
Like $100 a day could
You
be
made
like the lowest.
$100 a day working, say, 12-hour day, 14
Oh my
hour?
God, yeah.
17 or
money
20 hour
wasn't
day?
even- yeah, it doesn't even matter.
Is fashion assisting 24/7?
I got a call at 7 in the morning, and it's my boss, and she's at the gym, and she doesn't have her iPod. There was like 2 feet of snow on the ground. There's no buses running. There's no subways. So at 7 in the morning in the middle of a snowstorm, me and my giant sloshy galoshes, I'm trekking across town because if I hadn't, the whole day would have been, but I didn't have my iPod.
I mean, there's certain stylists where they say, like, it's 10, go home, get some sleep. And there are certain stylists that I've been there until 4 in the morning and they've been like, okay, see you at 6.
Is it a survival of the fitness, basically?
Absolutely.
Like, did you see a lot of people drop out?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
After one day,
What is the breaking point for that?
carrying shopping bags from place to
Well,
place.
that's the thing, is that they don't really know what they're getting themselves into half the time. They have no idea it's a physical job.
Only fashion people can understand.
We work in very creative fashion industries, and so on the surface, it's very glamorous because people see the results of what we do, but 90% of the work is about the logistics.
As an assistant, you don't have a life. Your life is the job that you do if you want to do it well and if you want to move from being an assistant to having an assistant.
Who's broken down and cried?
Yes.
Oh,
You cannot cry in front of the people that you work for.
I've seen you cry.
I've had full-on like anxiety attacks. It's not an emotional thing, it's just like you feel completely overwhelmed, and so you have to find a way to get through it.
We had an assistant one time who lost $12,000 worth of stuff, and he cried.
What happens to an intern who loses $12,000 worth of merchandise?
He basically stayed an intern for a lot longer than he would have had he not lost $12,000 worth of stuff.
Liz, when you're about to cry, you tell yourself what?
Oh, I don't really cry.
Fashion people don't have hearts.
Oh my gosh, that looks like so much fun. You guys have to stay tuned for that series. But in the meantime, Rob, let's take a second to chat about you because, I want to get to know you better. But tell us, what's going on with you?
Okay, lots of things. I'm a multitasker. So I've been a professor at Parsons for 11 years.
The Doogie Howser of fashion.
The Doogie Howser of fashion. I started very young. Also, as you know, we're working on Stitched Fashion Camp. It's our 3rd year.
For kids?
For kids. It's a kids fashion camp, ages 8 to 16 in East Hampton. So sign up. So prepping for that. Also hoping that things take off for Secret Guide to Fabulous, my show on Logo.
That's going into season 2, is it?
Well, that's what they announced at the TCAs. We'll see.
But you can all watch season 1 on logotv.com, which is kind of awesome. It's a really funny show, I have to say.
Thank you.
I'm biased.
My biggest fan.
No, it's a really funny show, I have to say. It's a very sort of updated version of getting service and tips, but then you get to laugh with these guys. I don't know, it's kind of fun. It's like,
I love it. I have the best time doing that show.
Do you still talk to those guys?
Of course. We became real friends. They threw us together in this room, and we didn't know each other, and now we're texting, we're sending each other gifts. It's really fun.
I love it. All right.
Gifts like GIFs, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Not gifts.
Yeah, well,
I'm
gifts
GIF obsessed.
with a T, yeah. Anyways, so we've got a lot of big names in the show, but now I want to take a minute to tell you about a name we are predicting will be big. Misha NeNe. Now, born in Bahrain and raised in London by an Iraqi father and an English mother, Misha's garnering accolades in the industry, including the fashion group's Rising Star Award for women's wear. In fall 2011, Misha debuted her collection during New York Fashion Week. Now, her stunning silhouettes and flawless tailoring quickly grabbed the attention of so many fashion insiders, and Misha was a finalist for the 2013 CFDA Vogue Fashion Fund, and is currently part of the CFDA Fashion Incubator Program. Misha NeNe is today's name to know.
All right.
Mark that one down. And in the meantime, we're going to be heading back to Lincoln Center and Nick Axelrod to see what's going on. Nick, where are you now?
I'm probably in the most inconvenient place you can be standing. I'm right in front of the ticket takers, who have the hardest job, I think, in the tents because they've been turning people away for the last 20 minutes that we've been standing here. People have been trying to sneak in, have every single excuse in the book. We even tried to film them, but they won't be on camera. But you know who will? My friend Shar. This is Shar, and she was actually just on the 13th season of Project Runway. She was one of the finalists, and you were just saying that it feels surreal to be back in the same place, but none of the pressure.
Yes. When I was walking up to the tents, I had a flashback moment because we were just here in October. So to come back and
This is your design, by the way,
yes,
right?
this is my design. You know,
Okay,
so yeah.
you're a fashion expert. So I'm
Yes.
gonna test your fashion knowledge with a
Okay.
few little. These are initials.
Okay.
And you're gonna give me what they stand for.
All right.
This is an easy. I'm gonna give you easy first. We'll start easy, get hard. It's like the
Well,
SATs.
does it have to be in the fashion world or just in general?
CFDA.
or- Okay, gotcha.
What does that stand for? You fail.
Yeah.
ALT.
First one wrong.
ALT.
ALT. Andre Leon Talley.
You got it right.
See?
And I will say, by the way, that she got very excited, Joe, when she thought she was going to be talking to Jay-Z. And I had to break it to her that she was talking to Josie. But she was very excited about that, too. She says she watched All on the Line for every single season.
Every season, I watched it on Hulu and Netflix.
You know
Loved
that
it.
Joe and Rob met on All on the Line.
Oh my God, I love
Moving
it.
on.
Okay.
BCBG.
BCBG. The store, the clothes, the brand.
That's not an initial. It's Bon Chic, Bon Jean, but you're a good trooper. I think we can get you a pen after this.
Yeah.
But Joe, back to you.
Wait, Nick, tell her so much how much I love her outfit right now, and I'm
Joe
not.
loves your outfit.
Oh, tell him thank you so much. I love you, Joe.
Oh, I love you
Jay-Z
too.
loves it.
No, you don't love me as much as Jay-Z, but I'm gonna. be
Josie,
okay.
I know exactly who you are. I follow you on Instagram. You're amazing. I love you.
Oh, you won me back.
Yes.
You had me at you follow me. Thank you so much, Nick. We'll catch up with you in a little bit.
Sounds
Stay
good.
warm. In the meantime, so he's fashion's king of cool, whether sitting front row at Kanye's show or going to his wedding, or having Kendall Jenner strut his catwalk exclusively. He's so hip, it hurts. So it's no wonder that his show is one of the most anticipated of the week. This season, his looks are a cross between heavy metal and goth. But of course, joining us now in studio to discuss Alex's show last night is the fabulous executive editor of Harper's Bazaar, host of The Look, and a self-proclaimed unnatural blonde. You guys give it up for Laura Brown.
Thank you.
I love that.
Thank you. I just had my unnatural blonde renaturaled.
You look amazing.
Yes, Laura
I
Brown
know.
hair.
Yes, Laura Brown. Yes, Laura Brown hair under there. Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh my gosh.
I love this. It's almost, I think it's, I mean, Alex Wang's cool, but whatever. This is it. And I'm like front row. I'm the only one in the row. I love it.
We're having the best time today.
Oh no, and
the
I'm
drink.
sorry, I'm not letting you go anywhere until we discuss.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Rihanna swimming with sharks on your marching shoe. Let's discuss this. Is she really swimming with
Set
the sharks?
the scene. Tampa Aquarium.
She's really swimming with sharks.
Oh yeah, there's a video. Trust me,
out.
I made a video that proved it. Yeah, she swam. Basically, we took her to an aquarium in Florida. There's sand sharks. They're not supposed to be lethal, but they're also still 8-foot long
They're
sharks.
sharks.
They're sharks, and they're very sharky.
Yeah.
So she did about 12 dives, and we had there's divers all around her. But yeah, Norman Jean Roy, the photographer, has a scuba. Nuts. And then the one that's the subscriber cover of Bazaar, where she's in the shark's
Where
mouth.
she's sitting in the mouth.
Yeah, she's sitting in the mouth. We made that one in LA and we drove it in to Florida. It's like the wonders of technology. But I know, it's pretty great. She's a baller, that girl.
Oh my God. And I look at things and I
Yeah.
think sometimes like, oh, I wish I was part of that. And that was one of those things in his
Yeah,
life.
I mean, it did almost kill us all. And in the best way, like the best ideas, the best ideas, you've got to work so hard. And we're so proud of it. And the other day, I saw her and we were like, it was worth it. It was worth it. So yeah, we're like, what are we going to do next? Go to space? Maybe.
Ooh. All right. So are you ready to talk Alex Wang with us?
I was being born ready for that.
Oh, you were there yesterday.
I was there yesterday. I battled my way through all the fabric. Yeah, and it was like he always manages to find the most random pier in New York.
I know.
They don't even
And it was
know exists.
snowing really heavy,
It
too,
was
at the time.
snowing, but you get in there and you're like, I've been validated. No, and no, he's the show. He's
All right.
the man. And you've got fashion
Yes,
show?
but look, what's
that's
going
it.
on?
That's me. That's me modeling.
Now you're modeling.
Yeah, I'm super diverse. So basically it was this kind of goth thing. Basically he was saying he's done a lot of sporty stuff for the last few seasons and he wanted to kind of flip it on its head, which he did with these kind of angry boots and these pros. But what I love is these sort of metal balls on everything.
Would you wear those boots, Laura?
No.
Really?
You know
I
why?
would. I
You know
love
why?
those
I'm
boots.
40 years old. I can't do it. It's okay. Look at this girl, though.
You're
I
not
love this
buying
girl.
those.
Look at this girl. She's the future. She's like, she wants to kill us
she's
all.
the future.
I know, but she's like, I'm so awesome. But no, of course, there's something in here. My favorite thing was, of course, a white sweater because I'm that banal. But no, it was like, it's such a moment. And, you have your Kim and your Kanye and your.
I know, but
Yeah,
wait,
and
he
your
did
Nicki
a
Minaj.
shearling bathrobe with studs on it. That was amazing, I
want
heard.
That. I want to
want
sit at
that?
home and drink in the day with my shearling bathrobe on.
By Alexander
yeah,
Wang.
by Alexander Wang. There it is.
Here it is. There it is.
There it was. I know. It's so funny. I was gonna. And then this thing here. But I'm curious because I actually really like the look of a lot of these pieces. I'm wondering how heavy they are.
I think they look. The boots look heavy.
Yeah,
like
the
they
boots
look.
look
You really
heavy.
have to pick your feet up.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
we
know.
all wear
But
those in the 90s,
it's
those
good.
shoes?
It's also good for like kicking other fashion people out of the way. You know what I mean? You know, that's handy. So that's maybe
I want to see Nicki Minaj wear that. Wait, so Nicki
Yes.
was at the show. She
Nicki
was
was
naked.
there. She was what?
Was she naked?
Nicki?
Well, almost
no,
naked.
She had some sort of stripe situation
Yeah, I
on.
think it was one of those bags
Yeah.
that you buy onions in.
Oh, yes. Actually, she did also have some onions. She's so versatile.
She sure did.
Nikki,
She
we
really
love
can
you.
do that. Nearly Nicki Minaj can come do a groceries and come to a fashion show, but no. There was Nicki and Kim and Kanye and Santa Gold, who's my friend, the singer, who's the best. So there's always like all the little coolies there.
And
you
North
sit
was
there.
wearing one of the looks from the runway.
North,
cute.
North. Yeah, wow. I mean, just like my childhood.
Yeah,
as
when
I
you were
say. Yeah,
wearing
just
an Alex
like that.
Wang custom.
I did that, yeah, on the farm. Yeah, so no, she had that all worked out, and she was actually in pretty good. I think it's such a lot for a kid to see, but she was kind of just grooving along with her little pearl thing on. So, and Alex Wang's niece, who's now I think who's been at every show since she was 0. Now she's about 6 or 7.
She's like a fashionista,
We've
right?
watched, she's like my boss, basically, at this point. But she has, I'm just watching her go, in exclusive Alex Wang clothes every season.
Oh.
I'm like, am I
So
jealous of you?
no, we're all gonna be
I
working
am.
for her soon.
Kind of, I think we already do. Yeah.
No, and how did Kendall Jenner do? Report card time.
Report card time. You know what she's really good at, Kendall? Because obviously she's the moment and all that came by the casting of the Marc Jacobs show. She can do that sort of disappearing act too. Like she can be like, I'm a celebrity model, whatever, and then especially with the makeup quite low key. Oh, that's a sweater. I love a sweater. That's my favorite.
Did she open the show?
Sorry, I got distracted.
Why is
by
there a
clothing.
random white sweater in an all-black collection?
There was 2 random white sweaters.
For Laura, of course.
That was for me, thank you, it's couture. Anyway, but no, Kendall can do that sort of blank fashion thing quite well as well, and sometimes you have to go, oh, that's Kendall. No, good.
I love that
got
about
the walk
her.
down,
Yeah.
got it all going on.
She
so.
is sort of a blank canvas, but I think that's
Yeah.
why people like her, because there's such an artistic thing about it when you're a blank canvas. You
And
can
it's-
sort of become a muse.
Yeah, and also but us fashion people, we love nothing more than irony and stunt casting. So I think the fact that she came from this reality show and now has kind of become cooler than cool, we all think that's really cool.
I think she was born to model, though. I mean, she's so beautiful.
Like you were.
No,
I'm the model in the family.
I'm sorry. No, I know. I was like, I've just met him. I know. I know you've been.
What are
I've
you
known
doing
you're a
after this?
supermodel for years, honey. I've seen you strutting. You're Canadian, Australian. We're related.
You know how it is.
Yeah. All right,
Get
so
me
how
a
do you
shoe and a drink.
I know.
How do you feel about playing a little game with us?
I love games. I'm
All right,
fashion.
so the game is
Yes.
called Fact or Fiction. Alexander Wang.
Oh,
if you
gosh.
lose, we throw you in with the sharks.
Amazing. No, they're my friends now. We've given them names. There's 3 of them. One's called Donatello, and the other one's called Dolce, and the other one's called Gabbana.
I am obsessed with you.
I'm obsessed
what
with
do
you.
Really, what are you doing after
Let's
this?
all go out.
Okay, so listen. So our first
Musketeers,
fact
go
or
on.
fiction.
Yes.
Alexander Wang launched his eponymous label at age 19. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
You
Yeah,
got it.
with those T-shirts.
Well, how old is he now?
I just like how you say eponymous.
Did I say it correctly?
You did it perfectly.
Wait, I just said that word was like...
Eponymous.
Yes, eponymous.
Word
Okay,
of the
go
day.
on. Word of the day.
Yes, he did it in San Francisco with those T-shirts. And all of his
Wow.
schoolgirls wore them, and now, whoop,
All right, let's keep seeing how much more you know. Okay.
That's it. That's
His
all I know.
first word was sew, as in sewing. Fact or fiction?
fiction. Yeah, I was like,
Not true.
That would just be weird.
That's kind of weird that like any parent would like know that.
Yeah, I was like,
And
so,
creepy.
No, he went up to the
So-
singer like with his little baby fingers. He was like,
But he really meant
yeah.
so.
He went, yeah, he meant so.
So what?
Yeah.
Okay, so he hails from Santa Fe, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No, that's the question.
No, it's from San Francisco.
Okay.
Okay, false, fact. What?
Fiction,
Fiction.
fiction.
All of those Fs.
Lauren was
All
so
of those
confused.
Fs. I was confused.
Santa
with an
Fe?
F.
Do you know
these?
No.
Okay,
She's
so
getting more than me.
His family helps run his business. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
True. His brother, sister-in-law, and mother are all involved.
Yeah, yeah.
Fact.
Yep, you got it.
And it is my mother.
Okay, so he loves to DJ and bass jump in his free time. Fact or fiction?
That sounds so fact.
What is
Bass jump?
What is bass jumping?
You jump off a thing with an elastic band around your ankles.
I mean, he does
I
like
know.
sporty looks.
No, that's fiction, but I think he DJs, but he doesn't bass jump.
Yeah, you got them all.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
got them all.
Oh.
Everybody's doing so well today.
my
That was
gosh.
5 for 5.
Laura Brown!
With that.
Wait, hold on. Since you won that round,
Yes?
we don't have to throw you in with the sharks.
Oh, I
We have
get to
another
live.
fun game to play.
I love it.
And
Can
this
I
one
just
we're all going to
recline?
play because I actually
Okay.
don't know what it is. But we are going to play a game called Fash Up, where we actually take very famous faces in the world of fashion
Yeah.
and we morph them together.
Amazing.
It's good.
And then we have to guess who they are.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, I don't even know what they are, so we're gonna look.
I'm where? Okay, I'm
Right
gonna
there?
Look. I'm overstimulated.
We're gonna look.
Okay, here I am.
And you're gonna see if you
Okay.
know.
I get really competitive.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Diane von Furstenberg and Heidi Klum.
Oh my God.
Whoa, whoa.
Wait, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, did I sign up for Jeopardy?
I know, I just barely managed to lean over.
No, and I'm
Oh,
starting
you
to
got that.
sweat and I'm leaning in. Okay, let's
do
go.
one more.
Lean in, ladies. Lena.
That's
no.
Zach Posen.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, that's Zach Posen and
Sweeney
Lena Dunham.
Todd.
Lena Dunham and Zach
Is there a
Posen.
Lena in there?
Oh my God.
What
I
is
was
the prize today?
that we get to say good
I
morning.
am. This is like Mensa. Okay.
You see I'm screaming
All right.
too.
Oh, Miley.
Miley and that man.
Miley and Jeremy.
Jeremy Scott and Miley?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
right,
There,
see.
that's something.
Oh my
It's gonna
God.
haunt my
competitive, too.
dreams forever.
Okay, see, this is why
Yeah.
we can't play Scrabble at home.
Oh, no.
Because
should
we end up
you?
throwing tiles against the wall.
Yeah, it gets
You take
really
it-
aggressive.
You take it. I'm gonna throw my tiny tile. Out you go. I get it. I think that's keep the spice.
Oh, Laura, we love you.
Yeah,
Thank you for
we love
having
you.
me, guys.
You're so
We love you. While she's swimming with sharks, buying white sweaters.
Oh yeah. All of these things.
And we're going to watch you on The Look. You have upcoming episodes,
I
right?
don't.
You don't? Well, get going.
Somebody give me a channel. Oh, hi, Joe.
We'll talk right after this. Anyways, thanks for coming by. We love you. Thank you. Anyway, and now it's time to check out the highlights from another Buzzy show from day 3. Here's Joseph Alcazar. And she's a Real Housewife of Atlanta, has a hugely successful fashion line on HSN, and is one of my favorite people in the whole world. You guys, give it up, NeNe Leakes!
We're not worthy.
We're not worthy.
Yes,
and,
honey, it's
and of course,
fashion
Rob and I
week.
also came to see you on opening night at Cinderella.
Thank you so much. You guys are so fabulous. Sit pretty, sit pretty.
What
It's
can't
Fashion
you do?
Week.
Is she, like,
you
so
know what?
major?
What can't you do? And you, it's Fashion Week. Sit pretty, sit pretty.
You guys, in case you didn't know, she was reading me a little bit before all this. She's like, you didn't come to the after party, because we've talked a lot about Naomi's show last night,
Yes.
Fashion for Relief, and it was terrifying and so much fun for me at the same
You
time.
looked good. I saw you walking down with all that confidence and like, I'm Josie. What else is going on? I was like, look at the confidence, honey. You weren't scared at all.
No, but then it came and it was like, hello, I'm NeNe.
Honey, you know what?
I was out there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to say this, and you're gonna get so mad at me. When
No,
you
it's not.
came out, that place blew up.
They were screaming, weren't they? I was so nervous.
You got the
know
most
what?
tea, buddy.
Let me tell you what happened. I was thinking, Naomi's out there and she's trying to kill it, but I have some long legs, honey, and I'm going to try and kill it too.
You killed it.
So I went out there and I tried to do my thing.
Come on.
And I saw Josie go out before me. I was like, all of them are killing it. I've got to turn it up. I was worried about my toes were hurting, honey. I mean, everything. But I went out there and gave it my all.
So Naomi has put the show on many years. You know, she's done it for Haiti. She's done it for Katrina. But and last night she was doing it for Ebola.
Yeah.
So to sort of raise awareness and sort of really bring a lot of attention to the fight against Ebola.
Yeah.
When you got that call from Naomi, what was that like? I mean,
you know what? Naomi is my girl. And I was like, of course. Immediately, of course.
You can't say no
you know
to Naomi.
What? You know what? Naomi has a lot of pull. Do you see the celebrities that were walking in the show last night?
Hello.
When I looked around, I was like, is that Victoria Hilton? Paris Hilton. I was like, hey, girl. She in the blue over
I don't know.
there.
She didn't want to talk to us.
She didn't. She was looking at me and I was like, hey, girl.
Can we speak Mary J. Blige?
Mary J.
Mary J.
You know, I was talking to her. She was getting dressed in the same dressing room as me, and people always say we look alike. And I was just like, hey, girl, hey, sister, because people always say we look alike. And then my girl, Kelly, I love messing with Kelly because she reminds me of her mom. She looks like her mom so much.
Obsessed with Kelly. She was so much fun.
I love her with her feathers on, honey. They were coming out of her body, honey. And
Oh, no, I loved it. I was like, are you going to rate yourself on Fashion Police this week?
I loved her, and I saw, who else did I see? Cassie. I saw Cassie.
She's so cute.
Isn't she
Quincy.
gorgeous?
I was obsessed with the
I
guy who
love
plays Hakeem on Empire. Do you watch
Oh,
Empire?
I haven't. I only watched it a couple times, but I saw him. He's so cute. He's such a cute
Okay,
guy.
I'm not going to ruin it for you, but you have to watch it.
I need to really. I think I've only watched it 2 times.
Okay, hashtag Team Camilla. That's all I'll say.
You know what? I've got to keep up because I work all the time, so I don't get to. But I do have a DVR, so I'll get to see it whenever I get to go home. I'll get to catch up, so I don't get to see it like people who are. I'm traveling, honey. I'm traveling, honey.
Done.
And I got things to do. But what I wanted to tell you is I didn't see you at the after party last night.
Oh.
Naomi's after party was insane.
I'm sure.
I mean, look, I got to tell you.
Give us a juicy nugget from that.
Well, let me give you a juicy nugget. When I looked at Rihanna and I was like, girl, I love you. And she was like, I love you. And I was just like, this is everything to look at her. Leonardo DiCaprio, I was like,
Wait, were they there? Were they there together?
I don't know about all that now. Look, don't let me spill that kind of thing. But
Wait, maybe they were.
You know what?
Because you know what they're saying. I mean, I'm.
Don't let me spill that kind of tea. You know I'm. Anyway, Josie, before you get me in trouble, I mean, look, I saw him on one side of the room and I saw her on the other side of the room. Okay?
I should have been there. Yes.
I also want to tell you that I saw Snoop Dogg. Now listen, when I was in high school, I used to listen to his music, so he was inside and I was just like, is that Snoop Dogg? Like, seriously, I went back to high school and I was like, hi, Snoop Dogg. So he was there.
Love Snoop Dogg.
I
Can I
love
tell you though,
him.
I think he Instagrams a little too much. Like, there's like a nugget every 10 Instagrams.
I don't follow him. I hate saying that. Maybe I need to.
He puts 100 pictures up a day, I think.
Oh my God.
And but every now and then there's like a nugget I'm like,
I will
but
tell
I don't know.
you, Diddy was there. Of course, your girl Paris was there. Flip's hair. And let me see Cassie, I saw her there. Oh my God, with so many people there. It was just people.
I can't believe this. I should have been there. This is so much
It
fun.
was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. I'm not a clubber. I must say, I get very sleepy in the club. I don't like to go to the clubs because after a drink, I fall asleep in the clubs, and I hate for people to take a picture of me. I'm the one in the club in the corner, like, and everybody else is like up and standing and dancing, and I'm asleep.
And it's like drunk NeNe.
And it's really like sleep NeNe. I'm like, girl, I work all the time. I'm sleepy. I think when you turn 40, you become sleep in the club. It's like not a good thing. I'm too old for clubbing.
Your earring is killing me.
Oh, thank you. I'm
That
very
is so
married.
beautiful.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That old
Very,
thing.
very
So
girl.
beautiful.
Yeah, isn't this old thing? Look at
Yes.
this old thing.
Wait, tell us about your collection on HSN. We want to hear all about it.
Oh, okay. I have a collection on HSN that I absolutely love, and it's been doing very, very well. It's for sizes 2 to 24. Now, I wanted my collection to be for all women who eat and women who don't eat, okay? That's why I size 2 to 24. But I want it for every woman of every size and every woman that eat and don't eat, and it's fabulous and it's easy to wear.
What's the must-have piece?
I feel like I love dusters. So I have a couple of different dusters in my collection. There are ones that are very long all the way down, and I have the shorter pieces. I'm a big cozy girl. Like when you get on the airplane, I like to snuggle up, something to throw around me, or if I'm walking on the beach with my man or on a boat with my man. I love cozies and dusters, so they're very fabulous. And I also love leggings, so I have lots of leggings.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so everyone can find this on hsn.com.
hsn.com. I also sell in Canada at tsc.ca.
Oh, you go, girl. We got so much more to catch up on, but so don't you go anywhere yet. Fashion Police co-host Kelly Osbourne, who was walking with us last night, also spilled her internet secrets when she played I Yahoo'd Myself with our own Nick Axelrod. See what she has to say. Take a look.
We have a family schedule, and it shows where each one of us are every single day.
So there are no secrets in the Osbourne family if everyone has a schedule.
We've never really had any secrets anyway.
You don't put like colonics on the schedule?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The family that, I guess, irrigates together. Kelly Osbourne to bankroll parents' retirement. This came out a couple weeks ago.
They took what I said and turned it so wrong.
I am shocked that the media did that.
When I say look after them, it's like, I mean...
Like hire people to look after them. That's what I feel like with my parents. Like,
I
great
couldn't.
staff.
You're a bad son.
Is that bad?
Yes. You're going to hell.
Kelly Osbourne shows off super slim waist in new gym photo. And I'm looking at this and I saw it and I thought, that's so creepy that someone took this picture of Kelly Osbourne. Then I went onto your Instagram.
Yeah.
And it turns out you posted this picture.
I did. And you know I didn't airbrush it because you can see my back fat. I am not ashamed to say that at times I have worn makeup to the gym. Because if you don't like what you see in the mirror when you're working out, you don't want to go back.
I feel like that's controversial. People get on Taylor Swift's case for wearing makeup to the gym.
Well, they can shut up. Oh, what are you gonna look at?
This is your video for Shut Up. This was your second single from your first album. So what was this look?
My mom has a coffee table book of all of Vidal Sassoon's most famous haircuts.
Got it.
And she gave it to me, and I went through and did almost every single haircut from that book.
So this is real?
Yeah. What, do you think I was wearing a wig?
I don't know. There have been
No, that's not
crazier
real
things that
hair.
happen. I mean, this is a great color. How long does it take? How often do you get it redone?
Every week.
Every week? It's like my grandma.
And it's the
He goes to
color of a
beauty
grandma's head, too.
I know. On Fashion Police, you are dishing out a lot of criticism and accolades. Do people feel the right when they see you in the street to like comment on what you're wearing? Or
Yeah. I was walking through the airport in Australia recently, and a guy went, ugh, women should not look like that.
But you didn't say anything to him.
I did turn around and give him the eye, though.
What's the eye? That's not an eye I want to see again.
Take me as I am or f off.
There you go.
I love that. Now, all week you've been tweeting us your burning fashion questions at me. Now, if you still have some, use the hashtag AskJosie and tweet them to me, and we'll be answering them here all week. But right now, it's time to give you some of those answers, and Rob's gonna quiz me. All right, so what is the first question? Fire
Okay,
away.
what's the one thing you must do during New York Fashion Week that has nothing to do with fashion?
Eat?
Oh, you could do better than that.
No, you have to go eat. Like, if you're here, this is the one time where you can actually meet friends and see people you haven't seen all season long. It's a time that like you can get together and go to restaurants you never go to. I always tell people they should go eat when they're in New York Fashion Week. It's the best time for socializing. That's what I agree with.
I'm gonna give another answer for that for you.
What?
Hip-hop dance class. If you guys didn't know, Z is an amazing hip-hop dancer.
Oh, it's all coming
Listen, they didn't
out.
bring me on today for nothing.
Next question.
Okay. Which designer's makeup look is the rave?
Oh, well, Alexander Wang, I think we just talked about it. Listen, a friend of mine literally always says to me, okay, whenever you're styling someone, your go-to is wet hair and smoky eyes. And I looked at Alex's show and I was like, wet hair and smoky eyes, sign me up. It's just like an instant sexy thing.
I wouldn't go out in this weather with that hair, though.
Oh, I don't think anyone should have it in real life. I just think it looks amazing in pictures and shows.
Okay, you heard it here. So, what colors are best to wear in winter?
Well, I'm a black and blue guy, but you know what I love really lately? Winter white. And every single designer's doing it. It's everywhere. And the fact that you can't wear white after Labor Day, break that rule. It is not about that anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Winter white, yeah.
Winter white, yeah, just wear winter white. Like head to toe white in the winter. I love that. Is that it?
That's it.
One more question?
Oh,
No?
okay, one more.
Sorry.
What are the trends that regular people can take from Fashion Week?
You mean regular people can't wear body stockings?
Or the loop dress?
Or a 3-sleeve jacket? That's weird. I don't understand that question. No, I'm just kidding. No, you know what it is? I always say this about trends. I think trends and what you see on the runway is just a guide. And it's about taking the things that you love. It's not about ever being literal with what you see because no one looks like that. The models don't look like that in real life. I think it's about like saying, oh, I like the sporty trend, but I'm not gonna look like I walked out of a yoga studio all day long. Or I like florals, but I don't need to look like a garden. It's just like, I'm gonna have little bits of it everywhere that I want and be able to wear it my way. Okay. Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Woo! All right. So I want to keep hearing from you guys still. So I'll be answering more questions tomorrow. So hashtag all your tweets, AskJoeZ. And be sure to follow us at Snapchat at Yahoo_style. Now, speaking of trends, before we go, now I'm very excited to share that we are teaming up with Polyvore, the popular fashion site where you can give and get styling advice from fashionistas around the world. Now, it's only day 3, but dark winter florals have already staked their claim at Adam Lippis, Creatures of the Wind, and Rebecca Taylor. Well, we want you to create a collage that shows us how you would style dark winter florals, one of fall's biggest trends. Head over to polyvore.com/Yahoo Style to enter. And 3 winning sets will be revealed on our final show next Wednesday. Good luck. I want to see how well you guys do. Woo, right? Enter, don't disappoint me. And right now, we're gonna have one last check-in with Nick before we go. Nick, come on. What's happening there at Lincoln Center?
I'm backstage in one of the makeup rooms, and it's just sort of thinned out, but 3 of the models have come and lined up next to me, and I feel like I'm waiting for the pig's blood to come from the ceiling because you guys are all tall and beautiful and in couture, essentially. My question for you is, who's hungry? Are you guys hungry?
Me. I'm starving.
Do models eat? Are you, like, what did you eat today?
What did I eat today? Pancakes, eggs, bacon this morning before I left. I eat a lot.
How old are you, though?
24.
That's a 24-year-old metabolism. You have a
and
baby?
I have a baby, yes. I don't really pay attention to what I eat.
Okay. Wow, she doesn't pay attention to what she eats. What about you?
No, you have to, right? I do omelets and Greek yogurt and keep it healthy, but...
See, this is like the 2 types of models you get. You get the ones that have pancakes, and then you have the ones that are like egg whites and Greek yogurt. But like, other than that, do you do any kind of exercise? What about exercise? Every day?
Yeah, of course, you train, but when you're Fashion Week, you can't. There's no time, so...
I guess running from the show to show is sort of the training you get. Joe, we're going back to you, and I'm going to stay here and hang out with my new friends, Jordan, Cassandra, and Devin.
Okay, Nick, but first of all, I have to say, they all look great in their outfits.
I want Jordan's hair, too.
That would look gorgeous on you, but I want to know, though, why are you wearing a short sleeve polo shirt in, like, Arctic temperatures?
I know,
Hello?
I touched all the models, and they're like, you're freezing. And I'm like, I know, and my body fat's like times all of you guys together, so.
Oh, well, invest in a sweater before tomorrow.
I'm going to go find one. We'll go to the Gap after this.
All right, well, have fun at Lincoln Center, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Anyways, thank you for being such an awesome co-host, Rob.
Thank you.
So guess what time it is?
What time is it?
For you to put your coat back on and get out onto the streets and talk to more people.
Anything for Yahoo.
And thank you all for watching. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific for another episode of Lunch Hour at New York Fashion Week. And tomorrow, the one and only, and this is so incredible, Iman will be my co-host.
Legendary.
And we're going to have Christina Milian drop by, Jay Manuel, and Ami Song. So, of course, we'll bring you up to date on every single show that's happening on day 4. We can't wait to see you again. So see you tomorrow, and I'll see you at home. Woo! The sporting event for us is the red carpet.
It is so much energy, so much excitement. When you look at a celebrity getting dressed and walking a red carpet, it appears to be effortless, but it is so concentrated in effort. When I'm speaking to women all the time, they think, oh, I'll never look that way. It's like, No one looks that way. That is an army of people putting you together to look that way. But that doesn't mean that you can't take ideas from what we see and make it applicable for everyday life.
The award season is really exciting for us at Yahoo Food because we get to cover it from two perspectives. There's the food that's in the actual movies, and then there's the food you make at home for the parties. You've got Birdman, you can make chicken wings. Wes Anderson's Grand Budapest Hotel was just the most beautiful pastries. I was gonna say Jaws, does that count? It's a movie about food in a way, right?
The Makeup Breakdown is a new series we're doing on Yahoo Beauty that actually, in real time, teaches women how to get the look that you see on the red carpet. We're gonna see some great trends on women, a lot of nude makeup with a smoky metallic eye or a bright lip. And men, you're gonna see a lot of beards and possibly a couple braids as well.
We're right in the middle of award season, and what we're doing is we're covering the horse race, of course. Who's gonna win, who's in, who's out, and then also, you like these movies? Why don't you try these movies? When you go to Yahoo Movies, you're basically entering a clubhouse of people who just eat, sleep, and dream movies all the time. We can direct you to make sure you're never gonna go wrong when you invest your 2 or 3 hours. Thank you. That's gonna scratch the itch I have. I'm gonna go home and watch that.